During her time imprisoned in the quantum realm, Janet Van Dyne meets Kang, an exiled traveler who promises that if she can assist him in reassembling his multiversal power core, they can both leave the realm. After they were able to fix it, Janet had a vision of him conquering and destroying worlds, and she turned the vision against him. Janet makes his power core unusable and outmatched by enlarging it with her pin particles, further isolating them in the realm. After the War of Earth, Scott Lang has written several successful memoirs, and has been living contentedly with Hope Van Dyne. Cassie, Lang's now teenage daughter, has developed into an activist, and because of her work, Lang has had to free Cassie from prison. Cassie discloses that she has been growing on a device that can make contact with the quantum realm while visiting Hope's parents, Hank Pym and Janet. As Janet learns this, she becomes terrified and tries to turn the device off, but the message is heard, causing a portal to open and drag the five of them into the quantum realm. Lord Kriller, a previous ally of Janet's, tells Hope, Janet, and Pym that things have changed since she departed and that he is now working for Kang, who is now in charge of the kingdom. After a brutal showdown, the three are forced to leave and take his ship. The rebel leader Jentura informs the Langs that Janet's association with Kang is partially to blame for the uprising. However, they soon come under attack by Kang's forces, which are made up of robotic soldiers under the command of MODOK, who is later revealed to be Darren Cross after having survived his apparent death at the hands of Lang. The Langs are brought before Kang, who threatens to kill Cassie unless Scott helps him recover his power core. Lang is brought to the core, where he contracts. When Hope shows up, she saves him from drowning in a sea of versions of himself and helps him get the power core. Unfortunately, Kang breaks the agreement, seizing Janet and destroying her ship, which was carrying Hank. Pym assists Lang and Hope as they travel to Kang after being saved by his aunts, which were also drawn into the quantum realm, swiftly developed, and turned hyper-intelligent. Cassie, who is still in prison, frees Jentura, and together they launch an insurrection against Kang and his soldiers. Cross is persuaded to switch sides and fight Kang during the conflict by Cassie, even though it would cost him his life. When Pym, Hope, Cassie, and Janet travel home via a portal, Janet restores the power core. However, Kang attacks Lang and almost beats him to death. Hope reappears as she and Scott decimate the power core and push Kang inside, where he is pulled into infinity. Lang and Hope can go back home after Cassie reopens the portal on her end. As Lang joyfully carries on with his life, he starts to second-guess what he had been told, that Kang's passing was the beginning of something terrible, but dismisses it. Many Kang incarnations mourn the loss of one of their own and plot their multiversal rebellion in a sequence toward the middle of the credits. In a post-credits sequence, Loki and Agent Mobius discover Victor Timely, another Kang clone from the 1920s.